All Things Zazen. Practice while bowing. What if I told you that the whole of Zen practice can be tucked inside the arc of a single bow? Not a 40-minute meditation, not a 7-day retreat. Just one bend of the body. And before you roll your eyes, let's be clear. This isn't just about being polite, showing gratitude, or performing piety. This is about how, while bowing, you can cycle through the essence of Zen practice. The activities of awakening, orienting, and letting go. Not once, but again and again, like a looped track playing on the simplest instrument. You. Awakening, first of all, isn't mystical. It's the activity of returning from thinking to this moment. You bring your palms together, and suddenly a thought sneaks in. Am I boring the right way? Do I look awkward? That's the mind doing its thing. Awakening is the activity of noticing that detour and dropping back into the sensation of your hands pressing, the steadiness of your breath, the presence of right now. 1 second you're lost in commentary. The next, you're just here. That shift is the activity of awakening. But bowing doesn't stop there. After awakening, you encounter the second activity, orienting. This isn't about knowing north from south. Orienting is the activity of determining where you are now and where you've just been. A moment ago, I was wandering in thought. Now I am lowering, touching the ground, breathing. The activity of orienting is like a compass that keeps resetting, reminding you. This is where you've landed. This is where the bow has brought you. And the reality is, you are likely to orient several times in a single bow. Perhaps while standing, perhaps while lowering, perhaps again when rising. The bow is never just one thing. And then comes letting go. Letting go is the activity of choosing that activity which remains when both awakening and orienting disappear. Here, there is no commentary, no story, no subject, no object, and no distance. As the forehead approaches the ground, as the hands now support you, there is nothing else that is needed. The activity of the bow itself is sufficient. No need to grasp at meaning, no need to measure progress, no need to defend the ego. What's left is just the raw immediacy of bowing. That choice to return here, even if fleeting, is the activity of letting go. Here's the trick though. None of this happens only once. In a single bow, you may awaken and orient many times. You may let go and then inevitably find yourself thinking again, and then let go once more. It's not linear. It's cyclical. It's inevitable. And it's so often disconcerting. And that's the deeper explanation. Neither life nor Zen practice marches in a straight line towards some final state that we determine. It circles, it repeats, it renews itself every time you bring the mind back, every time you notice where you are, every time you let the bow be enough. So the next time you bow, Don't think of it as a polite formality. Understand it for what it is: a manifested practice. A single gesture, endlessly alive with the activities of awakening, orienting, and letting go. The bow is the dance. The dance is the practice. And practice is nothing more and nothing less than awakening, orienting, and letting go again and again. All in the span of one simple movement.